Starting today, Maamar, huge word of Yud time that the Rebbe accepted the Messias, and this is transcribed. It's word for word from the Rebbe's Maamar, and it's in Yiddish. We're going to try to explain what it is. Okay. And the Rebbe, as I said yesterday in Bishalach Chelik Tezayim, the Rebbe says officially that what the Friedrich Rebbe gave out the Maamar was officially to his grandmother's Yortzeit. Right. The Rebbe says he gave it out to his Yoimais Talkus. It's unbelievable. And this is like to say, this is what he left us, what to do and how to do. That's what the Rebbe says clear.
They call it in this mission statement.
Yes. Mission statement was the Rebbe did in Aleph. Yeah. But he says that the Friedrich Rebbe's thing what he left is Ein of Atzavor. And we said, we said also yesterday, we learned the Maamar yesterday, so we said that the Rebbe took it and the Rebbe every year explained one chapter. And when he finished, he started again twice. He did it. And there's difference in this Maamar and all the other Maamorim. There's a story here by the end of the Rabbeim doing Avas Yisrael. There is mentioned all the Rabbeim 3 times in this Maamar. And the Rebbe stopped twice and told him to sing it. And then he continued. It's unbelievable. Also, we could see that somebody found out, we said it already a few times, that we see the connection between the Rebbe and the Friedrich Rebbe just in the word Bossi.
Okay, hold on. Yosef.
This is the Friedrich Rebbe innovated the idea of Chitas, the Rebbe innovated the idea of Rambam. We see it in this book. Beis Bereshis Bora Elikim.
In the word Bossi?
Bossi, Beis Bereshis. Aleph is Ashri Yoishtilim. Tov is Tanya. And Yud is, he said is Lamud HaChochma is the beginning of the Rambam. We have it everything in there. Okay. In the Maamar was so to Reuzigem to sein Yoimais Talkus, schreibt on the Rebbe said clear by the Verbringen. The Maamar that he gave birth to his Yoimais Talkus doesn't mention the Yoimais Talkus of his grandmother. Schreibt on the Rebbe is starting to say, Bosi legane achoisikalo, is bringing a posik from Shir HaShirim. Shlomo HaMelech says, Bosi legane achoisikalo, I came to my garden, my sister, my Kale, and when was it? When was it the Bosi legane? When is it?
I would think it's Moshe Bereshis.
No, Bosi legane means it is when Moshe Rabbeinu brought down the Torah, the matter, and built the Mishkan. This is Bosi legane, I came to my garden. Why is it? Because, and the main thing what it starts here is why does it say legane, why doesn't it say Bosi legane? And it says that legane, the place that I was there already. Where is it? When the Rebbe created the world, it was in Gan Eden. Yes, Shechina was there, and then there was 7 Averes. So the first Avere from Adam Rishon eating the tree, it elevated it from. Right, so again the same thing. Stop. I read yesterday 11 pieces. Not to understand.
I don't know. I didn't take part today, but I guess everything was. Unless somebody to learn it, I didn't.
The Rebbe says, Bosi legane, I came back to the place that I was.
Yeah.
There you go.
Where was it?
You say where I was before. So you can't say the Shechina wasn't there before. You can say it was hidden.
Shechina was there revealed in the Gan Eden.
Right.
And now in Mishkan is also revealed.
Right.
We see Mokim Or and Einam in Amida.
Right.
You measure this way, measure this way, it's the same thing. Okay, so we say the Rebbe came back, the Shechina came. It says when they did the Averes, they elevated the Shechina from one heaven to the other. Then came 7 Tzadikim, and they brought down back the Shechina. Dr. of them, the Medrash Rabbi Vanot, so the Medrash Rabbi says, very interesting to note that we see what it means, the idea of Medrash Rabbi B'mkoi Moi. Because it says, Omar Menachem Chasnei, not Menachem Shmai.
I know.
Menachem is yeah. What does it say there? Legan Engsivkan. It doesn't say Legan. No was there. She stayed Legani. What's Legani? Lignuni. My chuppah to my place that I was there already. Says the Mokoim, where did it come down? Shehoyo Ikri Batchilo. Place that it was there at the beginning of creation. Warum? Iker Schchine is da betachtoinim weisa. Main thing, main Schchine was betachtoinim. Was not a diuk aloshen the Iker Schchine. Why is saying the Iker? What's not enough if he says Schchine betachtoinim weisa? What is there? Friedrich Rebbe emphasizing Iker Schchine betachtoinim. So now the Rebbe started to explain things about this from all the Rabbein. Zoktev the Alter Rebbe, the Alter Rebbe is explaining as Schchine is das Meloshen, Veshochanti Besoichon. The Rebbe gave Moshe Rabbeinu the Torah right after that it says, Vosule Migdosh, Veshochanti Besoichon. Schchine, what is Schchine? Schchine is a level of Elokus that it's resting. That's why we call it Schchine. We say the Holy Schchine, the Eilike Schchine. What is Schchine? Talking about Elokus, as it is, Shoichen Lemato. But this is what is called Schchine, but this is Shoichenes Umislabeshes. It's resting and it's being enclosed in the Tachtoinim. Zokto wiederhof, the Alter Rebbe is explaining, and this is Reishis Galus, the Oyer Insof. Here we're talking about the beginning of this Galus of Oyer Insof. There's Atzmos, Oyer, then comes the Oyer, so this is the beginning of this Galus of Oyer Insof. As Zokto wiederhof, as this is Reishis Galus, wird schon euch angerufen, Meshem Schchine. The beginning of this Galus is also called Schchine. What the Rebbe is going to bring out here in this page, main thing is that Schchine could be in a lot of levels in a lot of places. Depends what you're talking about. If you're talking about Malchus in relation to Chochmeh, Malchus is Schchine, Chochmeh is not. Chochmeh is the Aya. Talk Chochmeh legabi Keser, so Chochmeh is Schchine, and Keser is not. Same thing goes Aya and Aya and Aya till even Oil shall live Netzimsa. As sagt, wiederhof, als das ist Reishis Galus, wird schon angerufen, Meshem Schchine, ist doch davon alle moving, so we understand from this, the Alter Rebbe says that even there, it's already called Schchine, as this is dole, Milo, bis, that is level, this idea of Schchine is even in Oyer Shelif Natzimtzum, wherever there is already the estimation, the Koyach HaYuli, the potential for creation, for Tzimtzum, it's also called already Schchine. Why is it? So the Alter Rebbe is continuing, Vorim Reishis Galus is doch gewähnt schön afile in Lifnei Tzimtzum. The beginning of Revelation was already Lifnei Tzimtzum also. Was the Pfarrer schreibt doch der Mittler Rebbe, na comes the, wo der Mittler Rebbe ist gegangen wird, als der Kav, der Gabi Euren Sof, wird angerufen mit Shem Schchine. Kav is, when it says the Etz Chaim starts, Sholo B'tzoyne Leitiv de Brov, Zilei Kesoiroi, V'imshich Kav Dak. The Kav, from the Kav, comes out all the Nivroim. So I must say that the Kav is also called Schchine. Mittler Rebbe is that even Kav is called Schchine. The mail is also jeder Ort levinyan. In every place where you're talking about Gabi, the higher place, is being called Schchine. Is the Gabi Atziles, wird angerufen Malchus, b'shem Schchine. When you talk about Atziles, so Malchus is called Schchine. Mashenkin Chochmeh Atziles, he can't call Schchine yet. When you talk about Schchine, you talk about Chochmeh in relation to Keser, then it is Schchine. In was war Neufen Malchus? Which level of Malchus are we talking about? Schreibt der Ruf der Tzemach Tzedek, als Davke Malchus, wenn sie wird, Atik bebrie. When we say that Malchus Datzilis is being called Schchine, so we're talking about Malchus not as Malchus is for herself, we're talking about Malchus as she's already coming down. As we learned already, point, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, we said, when we learned here the regular Maamar of Tavshin Chavov, we learned that Malchus has 3 components. Malchus has less than more klum, like the moon. She has nothing. Where is she getting everything? From Yesod. Yesod is the idea of collecting all the from before. Yesod is the idea of reproduction. Yesod shows that it takes everything and has mashpia into Malchus. Then Malchus has it for itself, and then it's with Samsem, and then it comes down Lemato. Malchus the Atzilis, Nia, Keser Lepri. Yeah. So you see, what the Mittler Rebbe says, that it's that the idea of Malchus is Schchine, Tzemach Tzedek is that in Ganten. We're already up to the third Rebbe. We have the Alter Rebbe, the Mittel Rebbe, and the Tzemach Tzedek. Tzemach Tzedek is that in Gan, that we're talking about Malchus when she's already related to coming down into Atik Bebriya. Schenken when Malchus steht noch Batzilis. Malchus is Batzilis when she receives from Yesod. When she's for herself, she's not called Schchine. Because demol is it doch I be'artus imoim. She's one with all the spheres of Atzilis. If she's one with all the spheres of Atzilis, she can call her Schchine. Es wird sie nicht angerufen B'Shem Schchine. She's not called B'Shem Schchine. Und das ist nicht kein Stier zu der Rov, was damit alle Rebbe sagt, der Fall, was das ist ein Afgemine, was jetzt wie jeder ist beim Koimoi, der Ätzem Ingen von Schchine ist das Malchus, wie sie wird Atik Bebriya. Schenken das Scheurisch auf der Rov, is das der Kav legabe euren Sof. Where is the level that we talk about that it's still called Schchine, is even the Kav legabe euer ein Sof before the Tzimtzum. Was einer von den Timing von was der Kav wird angerufen, was im Schchine legabe euren Sof. Why is the Kav legabe euren Sof called Schchine? So Dr. Dem der Ruf, der Rebbe Marash. The Rebbe Marash is explaining, the far was the Kav, is dann noch nislabish in Oilomes and in Shomes Israel. What happened from the Kav? The Kav is that it's Tzimtzum, silica oil. Then the Kav is the one that from him comes down everything. The Shomes Israel and Oilomes and everything. So you could call him already Schchine, because the Schchine comes down. Is mitzat Adam, Tam, is a file bereishisoi, the beginning of the Kav. Wird euch angerufen B'Shem Schchine. Noch echad davon, now we're going to go to the Rebbe Rashab, that is talking even higher than that. The Rebbe Marash spoke about the Kav in relation to Oyer and Sof. The Rebbe Nishmoseiten goes even higher. Oder wie der Rebbe, noch echad davon, oder wie der Rebbe Nishmoseiten sagt, der Ruf, B'Shol Shoyor Rishon. In the first root, wherever there is a place that you could call it Indian of Tzimtzum, or potential for Tzimtzum, potential for creation, there's already called Schchine. Is a file lemailo me'at Tzimtzum, higher from Tzimtzum. In dem oil, was livne at Tzimtzum, is dort beklal 3 darges. In the oil that it's livne at Tzimtzum, there's already also the same as you said in Malchus, there's the 3, same thing in oil, there's also the 3 levels. What's the 3 levels in oil? Is dort der Etzem oil. And noch is dort there is Pashtus oil. Pashtus oil means the Gilui, but it's still Vias Latzmoy. It's a Gilui for himself, it's not for somebody else. But this is the Moker of Sheviv Kolalmen, this oil, that we say that it's Pashtus oil and it's a Gilui Latzmoy, from this could come only a level of Soivit, a very high level. Then noch is dort a Gilui oil, that is already Gilui Bishvil oil mes, because this is the Moker oil, Memale Kolalmen. So we have 3 levels in the oil. Is das is the Sheurish or Rishon von Schchine. Where's the first place that we could call Schchine? In the oil, a sof shelifne atzimtzum, as the Rebbe Rashab says. This is lifne atzimtzum. Chotch afilo im poyel, mamish. The Rebbe is bringing out now very gishmak. When you talk about the difference between Malchus and Chochmah, that Malchus is called Shten and Chochmah not, it's understood. It's understood because Chochmah eventually becomes Malchus. Chochmah bine das, chesed gvut, it becomes Malchus. But if you're talking about the oil lifne atzimtzum, what happens that should become Schchine? What do you need? You need a Tzimtzum of Siluk. So how could you call it Schchine? That's what the Rebbe is saying. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines from the bottom. This oil could not be a source of oilomes. Seiden, there's a condition. She's dofrier the Tzimtzum. The Rebbe is asking, which Tzimtzum do you need? There's a debate, and there's an argument between the big Kabbalists and what is the end of Tzimtzum. So the first one, everybody agrees, it says in Etzchaim, Siluk. The other one is either constricting or Siluk. But the first one for sure is Siluk. So how could you call it Shchine? So the Rebbe says, although that it's a oil, but it needs a big Tzimtzum, and a Tzimtzum of a way of Siluk, the Tzimtzum Rishon was das wird angerufen B'Shem Siluk. Is a dome daig the Rebbe das schwer. So the Friedrich Rebbe in the Maimar Bosseligane that he gave out, und sagt, dass Iker Schchine betachtoinim moisa. As was sagt man, as was is given betachtoinim. What happened betachtoinim? What was there? Soll nicht meinen, also es handelt sich wegen einer von Schchine, Oder Gabi, Oilo Matziles, oder Gabi Oiris Aborchu, what was them? Das ist der Iker Schchine, der Ikrius Optimius, was ist da in dem Minium von Schchine, ist dafür der Minium, wo ist gewähnt, dafür betrachten. This level of Schchine, we're not talking about Malchus, we're not talking about Chokmah, we're not talking about Kesem, we're not talking about Ak, we're not talking about Kav, you know what we're talking about? This Schchine, that's coming from Lifnei and Tzimtzum, this was Iker betrachten. That's why it doesn't say, yeah, I came to the place that I was there already. The Iker Schchine betrachten Moisa. As everything always, what's the idea of creation of the world? That Atzmus you get Avkeil. That's why Oyer and Sof Lifnei Tzimtzum, that's where you're getting it. Only Yalamat.
Seems like it's still a big thing.
The Oyer Atzilus should be much higher. Say no, Atzilus is only Ziv. Tzadikim Yeshvim v'nenim Ziv Ashchine Ganei. We have Atzmus Oyer and Sof. For learning Torah that they don't have there, the Torah that we have, we get connected with the Eibishter, and away we cleaving with the Eibishter become one. So we do is Chochmah, we becoming one with the Eibishter.
We have that something, and our hand is completely concealed.
Fine, but we're reaching Atzmus sense that we are cleaving with the Eibishter. We don't feel it, we don't see it, but we are cleaving with the Eibishter. How? Only through Torah. Okay. Always based. Today, Levi was meant to be Tachtoinim. The Rebbe is continuing. He wants to tell us what means Betachtoinim. Tachtoinim could be also maybe Brie, maybe Yetzire, maybe Asiyah Ruchnis. We just learned in the Maamar, we learned by the 4 targets that there's Asiyah Brie, Yetzire, Asiyah Ruchnim, then there's Asiyah Gashmi. So the Friedrich Rebbe is continuing, bringt doch weiter auf dem Losha Medrash. What's the Medrash here? Das meint man bepoyal dem Oilom Hazeh. Hier darf Beoretz Agashmis. Wir bringen weiter auf vom Medrash Azik, Schchine Betachtoinim Moiso. Bis wann es ist gewesen? The Chet Etzadas. How long did it last? Till the Chet of Etzadas. Huh?
3 hours.
Is a demold, is Memesale gewesen, die Schchine von Eretz Larokia. Good the Chet Etzadas, Schchine left the Oretz and it went up to the first heaven. Was das ist doch gewesen der Iker Siluk. What's the main siluk? When it goes from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, it's not the main siluk. And especially to us, it's not relevant. What is relevant to us? That he left. The Rebbe is going to explain further, very interesting. Friedrich Rebbe says about leaving Oretz and coming up. He says one thing, then he says 2, 3, 4, 5 together. Because it doesn't make any difference. Same thing when it comes down, he says 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then it says
The bottom line
is coming down. It's us again, and this is the main thing what the Rebbe wants. So it's both. So it's both things.
What's a good word for siluk? Withdrawal or retreat?
Moved away. If there's no place to build a wall, but there's full of Oyer and Sof. So Oyer and Sof has to go away, and just has to be Metzumtzem, and then with this Tzimtzum could be a Oyer.
But also implies departure. I was here, and you left.
No, you're talking about 2 different things. Departure, what you want to talk about in Shechina that you went up is one thing. We're talking about when the Rebbe created the world, before there was anything there was a of Siluk. It's 2 separate entities now we're talking.
Same word, different.
It's the same word. Yes, Siluk. Yes, same word. Talk about 2 different time zones. Okay. 2 different times. Or Shimon says it's only 3 hours. Yes.
It's still good.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 3 hours that last 5,783 years of consequences.
Yes. So demold. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th line from Ois base. Was das ist doch gewesen der Iker Siluk. This is the main Siluk. Punkt also wie bepashtus. Der Chet Etzadas gewesen der Sibbe und der Nesinas Mokim. Here the Rebbe is adding on something Geschmack. That if not Chet Etzadas, there would not have been the other 6 Chatoim. This is not only the beginning, it's also the cause of everything. He gave the place that there should be other Chatoim. Without that, there would not be. So there noch können sein, the Chet Kain, Ve'evel, Chet Amabel, we have already 3. So far you find out the other ones? Okay. Mit die alle, was ob Messale gewend der noch, vor Kia Aleph lebeis, und azoi Echa. It's a process. There was Eretz to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, till it came up. So, is it azoi is in dem Pnimius or Inyan. Same thing is also in Pnimius, in Inyan, what's the idea of living? Was is given the Riker in a Siluk? Where's the main thing of Siluk? Is the sort of Salz was abgeton, betachtoinim, living tachtoinim. This is the main problem that we have. So when the Schrine von Oilom Hazeh, yeah, the first Avera threw away the Schrine from Oilom Hazeh, from them Oilom Hazeh, where a tacht. Punkt also wie da ist given the Riker Schrine. Was ist nicht da Echer? Der Iker is ihr Dafke. In Atzilas, in Brie, it's nothing there like this. In Rikashumas is not Echer in the Echer Oilem. In the Echer Oilem, they don't have the Iker Schrine. Is that so is wo sich on the Riker achet. Because here was the main thing. That's why where's the main chesor, main lacking thing when it left here. Was is Negea? Who is mehr Negea to Riker achet? Where is it? Where's the problem? Problem is when it goes from 1 to 2, from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, big deal. For us, it means nothing.
The chasm between Oilom Hazeh and higher is much greater than the Rikia of
That's good, but it's not emphasis here. Emphasis here that the problem is that it left the place that it was supposed to be, where the Iker is. Where's the Iker Schrine, and where could it be revealed? Dafke here. And what happened here? Here, it left here. That's what the Rebbe is emphasizing here. Is das Dafke in dem Chet Eitzadas? Where do we see the main problem? In Chet Eitzadas. Was hat Mesale given the Schrine mei Oretz l'Rikia Aleph. This sent away the Schrine from Oretz to Rikia Aleph. This is the problem. Because the far, now we see what I said before. The far tells us the Rebbe in the Maimar. And is the Smafri b'fnei atzmo. The Rebbe is separating. He says the Chet Eitzadas sent it to the 1, sent it to the first Rebbe. Then it went from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He said it in one sentence. Schenken für Rikia Aleph, Lebei, Vegimel, stellt das beide zusammen. It's one thing, because going from 2 to 3, 3 to 4 is already not the main thing, and it's not the main problem, and this is not causing nothing. The problem is when it lives here. This is uns again. The Rebbe says there's 2 things here. Number one, it's pretending to us. He left us. Pretending. Yeah, he left us. So this is the problem. Not only the problem is because it left us, but in Pnimi Yishanim also. Where did it leave? The place that it is revealed the most. It's doch Iker Schrine, is doch Dafke Gevento, Dafke do Lemato. So the main Schrine, the Friedrich Rebbe says, was here Lemato. So das is euch, wo is uns Negea do Siluk? What bothers us? Where is it hurting us about the Siluk? Not from 1 to 2, from 2 to 3, 3 to 4. This is not. The problem is when it goes from Oretz to Rokia. Is uns der Iker Negea? You know what's pertaining to us? Or the Siluk was Motarob genommen, was Mot Mesalig ben von Oretz to Rokia. This is the main thing. Then noch sagt der Friedrich Rebbe in Maimar is continuing. Es waren, es ist einige gekommen sein Sadikim und zurück, Mamschach gewähren die Schrine von Rokia Zayen, der Woven also weiter. Came 7 Sadikim, and they brought it on. First Sadik brought it down from 7 to 6, 6 to 5, and then who brought it down from Rokia Aleph to the Oretz? Who is it? Moshe Rabbeinu. The Rebbe macht it from Bekitzer. Again, he makes it Bekitzer because it doesn't matter to us. It comes from, if it's 7 and 6, it doesn't make any difference. If it's 6 to 5, also not. It makes everything in one sentence.
Emphasizing the main points.
What's the main point? Separate from Rokia Aleph to Oretz. Very good, yeah. Bis wann ist es gekommen Moshe Rabbeinu? The Friedrich Rebbe is continuing, was Kol HaShvin Chavivin, all the 7 are Chavivin, and hat Mamshri given die Schrine von Rokia or Aleph, lo Oretz. So this is a separate thing as he's saying it. Was Punkt, also wie in Siluk is das ist uns Negea, the same as we just done before. That when talking about Siluk, what is pertaining to us, leaving Oretz and going up to Rokia, same thing when it comes back, what is pertaining to us, coming down from Rokia Aleph to Oretz. Is that so is in der Amshoche Milemaido Lemato, but we're talking about coming back, what is uns Negea, what's pertaining to us, what do we need, what is Negea in Pnimis and Yonim also. Because coming from 7 to 6, 6 to 5 is not, this is not Negea, this is not a Pnimis and Yonim. What's Pnimis and Yonim? Is that those was Moshe Rabbeinu, das Mamshir given for Rokia Aleph in Oretz, in Dolemato lo Oretz. In Eretz, as it says in Oilom Hazeh Asiyeh Agashri. Not in a sea Ruchna, but Davkin Elemansia Kash. Or it's here Lamata. Stellt er wieder auf der Rebbe in Chatzoi Igel. The Rebbe puts it in parentheses why Moshe Rabbeinu. So he says in parentheses Kol Hashvin Chavivim. Now continue tomorrow going to explain what's the idea of Kol Hashvin Chavivim. Very interesting. It doesn't say whoever is beloved is the seventh. That whoever is the seventh is beloved. What does it mean? You didn't do nothing. You didn't work on it. You were born into it. That's it.